hello, I'm Wes, the Explosion, and we're playing more X Dive. I have been playing this a lot on my own. I have a better understanding of the game. And unfortunately, I am probably too strong to do a lot of these in story mode, but if I try to do it on challenge, it will not let me get the dialogue. The very, very, very poorly translated dialogue. And we can't have that. So what do my chocolates do? Oh, are they I guess they're a shield. Okay, so jewel satellites, but made up of chocolate, I guess. How adorable. I feel bad, at least a little bad for Sam. Because I told him, hey, there's gonna be 3 characters that you would be interested in playing in this game. The first 2, you know. First 2 you want to be playing Proto Man and then Proto Man EXE, right? Simple enough. I jumped into that. And then the other one, like, he was not a big fan of Command Mission, but for whatever reason he was just like, oh yeah, Massimo is awesome. I love Massimo. And I was like, oh, well, it's really nice that they put him in the game then. That's something that Sam could have fun with at some point. But it was explained to me what the different classes of things are, right? Apparently, golds are the good units. Purples are the decent units. And blues, yeah, you're gonna be getting them easy with your, you know, crappy gacha rolls, right? So I thought, like Massimo, they did it special. They made him a gold boy. But nope. I don't think I really used him too much. Nope, he's just a blue. He is just a weak, weenie little guy. I guess they put him in the game specifically so that there was another crappy role that people could get to make rolling for this thinking golds and purples even more appealing. I don't know what the point of that is. He cheekily sneaks behind them. Is that it? I don't think a dodge needs to be his super special, do you? I mean, it helped right there, I guess. Maybe I just roll for a while and it's like, tee-hee. I just roll past the whole stage. None of you silly gooses can hit me. Maybe that's it. Huh, how weird. I have a gun. Huh, it's kind of interesting that EXE thinking slides. Does he slide in the game? Yes, he technically does slide the one time he was in a platforming game. Like, I'm at least gonna assume that the fact that he's sliding is based off of network transmission, which... I mean, I'll admit, there's some, like, deep cuts with some of the dumb little, you know, things they put into this. While it's not the most... Oh, there's 4 down here. Well, it doesn't have, like, the most brilliant level designs or anything like that, and there's a lot of very, very basic stuff with its gameplay. When it comes to some of, like, the little nods and everything. It's cute. It's cute. I'm actually kind of surprised that I haven't messed with Marino up till now. I like Command Mission. Command Mission was fun. Kind of an odd sell. Yeah, no, we're gonna make the, you know, action platformer game a turn-based RPG. Don't worry, we'll give them action triggers. Is that like time hits? Well, kinda. Huh. The Repliforce saber still kinda looks like, well, I mean, I guess it's more like a glow stick now. But it kinda has, like, you know, the size and consistency of a pool noodle still. And you know what? I appreciate that. Well, Marino, that's quite the angle. Oh my gosh. Why'd they put Marino in this game? She's just a really good character. People really like her. Can I actually run out of sword ammo if I do this too much? There was a slight delay. I have spammed the sword enough to the point where it'll tell me no. But one of the things I gotta look up is how the F-Zero fans felt. Because they finally announced something new, and it's just like, what if the first game, but a battle royale, you know what I mean? What if the first game, but there's 90 players? Well, 99 players, which I'm not sure if that counts as a battle royale. I think it's just a really big race at that point. That might be losing, you know, that word might be losing its meaning, or that phrase, I guess. But I was like, well, it'll be something new for F-Zero. And then when they, you know, were just like, the first game, but a battle royale, like I said, I don't know if they're using that phrase right anymore. I'll admit, I was a little, you know, disappointed. I had low expectations, just a port, but goodness me. I'll do the battle royale for Tetris for some reason, but yeah, the whole thing with the battle royale though, it kind of reminded me, was it like last year of when they did the Minecraft update? Well, the Mega Man X Minecraft update. I'm going all out against him. Because when they dropped that, right? You know what? I'll stick with the Z-Saber. No, not that. But yeah, when they announced like the Minecraft, you know, Mega Man X mod, it was one of those things I like waited for Mega Man X news for so long. Like I think most, unless you're specifically in the Legends fandom, I think that for most Mega Man fans, like X9 is the most desired, entry, right? So when they were finally like, hey, we're doing something new with Mega Man X, it's like, yes, awesome. It's Minecraft. And Minecraft is one of those games that I just cannot get into, right? Like, I have ADHD, so if they give me too much stuff to do, I'll just kind of wander around and not get anything done, and I'll get bored really quick. I need objectives. So I have never been able to get into Minecraft. So, Mega Man X, but in Minecraft, I was just like, that is one of the few forms of this series that I will not touch. The other thing that I would not touch was gacha, right? Which is why I'm playing offline now. I just couldn't stand it. So it's like, okay, they did like, in the past however many years, the past 5 years, they've done 2 new Mega Man games, not counting the stinking Legacy Collection, since those are ports. And it's the exact 2 forms that they could make of the games, that I would not engage with. Nothing against Minecraft, of course. And I saw a lot of people be like, some people are upset and other people are like, how dare you be upset? Do you know how big Minecraft's audience is? This is gonna get Mega Man in the minds of so many people, and it's one of those, like, you're right. But at the same time, I'm still a little disappointed. I'm kind of hoping that all of this is a sign of things to come, though. Because it feels like, little by little, they've been building Mega Man up. They didn't really do anything other than, that crappy Zover game for, like, years. And then they're like, Legacy Collection. Oh, that did well. Legacy Collection 2. Okay, we'll just do Legacy Collections of all of them, bit by bit. Okay, X-Dive is now free to play. Well, X-Dive was free to play. Okay, now there's an offline version of it. Now there's a Minecraft, mod for Mega Man X. Maybe they're just throwing him wherever they can fit him so that they can just squeeze a little bit of profit out of him here or there, or if you want to be optimistic, maybe they're setting him up for a comeback. And I am desperate enough that I'm willing to be optimistic in this case. F-Zero, though, I think F-Zero got screwed. Aye, aye. Was I the only one that checked out Magna Dragoon's butt there for a second? But yeah, I feel like this was a boss back in the Super Nintendo because it looked technically impressive, right? It's like, oh, it's a 3D wireframe. How cool. Whereas here, it's like, it's a little dated. Are we gonna be okay? Probably not. Okay, I flubbed my jump, but you know what? That counts as me trying out base. Why do they have to wait for them to show up passively? My interpretation was that they had a command center and you needed to fight your way to that command center. Typically, generals don't just go right onto the front line and start beating people's asses. Typically, they're making calls from, you know, their basic commands. So if you want to kill the general, you need to make your way over to him. Get through at least a few waves of enemies. But I don't know. I mean, that's how, like, pretty much every Fire Emblem map works. You don't get too often where the boss character just, you know, like, comes right on out and is like, hey, I'm gonna fight you immediately. Am I rambling? Maybe. The point is, you don't have to act like it's strange video game logic here. It's actually pretty, you know, real-world logic, too. Thank you. The counter feels so cheap at times. At least when you do counter with a Fire Emblem character, you don't just hold it in Smash Brothers. You actually need to time it slightly. Not just be like, come on, do it.